Hello, I am Steven, the calculator guy, and today we're going to talk about bridging over to the Fantom chain. Why? Because a lot of people are having a lot of issues with it. Mostly people who are attempting to use SpookySwap to bridge Fantom over to the Fantom chain. Why is this causing such an issue? Well, because SpookySwap utilizes AnySwap, and the AnySwap protocol is apparently low on Fantom, which means that your transaction will be delayed. I think Austin from Fantom Community Alerts did a great couple of tweets on this, saying, don't bridge Fantom. This is a finite asset, and the AnySwap bridge is low, so your transaction will get delayed. When you bridge from SpookySwap, you are effectively bridging from AnySwap, so you're going to experience the same issues. Now, if you bridge other things to Fantom, you're totally fine, particularly stablecoins. So I can attest to this. When I bridge meme, it is almost instantaneous, and I can do virtually any amount. USDC sometimes has lower amounts, so I've run into an issue with USDC where I could only bridge a small amount of USDC, and that was from 2 different chains, I think. So I would still lean towards meme. They seem to have the most available meme on multiple sides of multiple chains. Go Danny. But also, DAI and Wrapped ETH seem to be good options. So, you're still left with an issue though. If you bridge those assets over to the Fantom chain, you still have no gas to do anything with those assets. So looking at the second tweet from Fantom Community Alerts, which, if you're moving on to the Fantom chain or interested in the Fantom chain and you're not following FCA or Fantom Community Alerts, you are missing out. Great content, great stuff on Fantom, a little bit of bias towards SpiritSwap, not gonna lie, but otherwise, really good stuff. And on YouTube, FTM Alerts is where you'll find Austin and his content and his videos, and for the Fantom chain, the Fantom ecosystem, I do not think that anyone beats his content. Not a sponsor, not shilling his content. He's just, he does good stuff for the chain. So, what does he say? He says, if you're bridging for the first time, I recommend using the SpiritSwap bridge. Of course, he loves SpiritSwap. A little bit of bias towards SpiritSwap against SpookySwap. Since they will automatically drop you some gas to swap for Fantom on the other side. This is really good information. So the bridge on SpiritSwap is relatively new, and what he's saying is that if you bridge assets like, DAI, Wrapped ETH, meme, or USDC, you may, and by the way, I say meme because that's how Danny says it. I get that Danny is Italian. I think he's Italian, and his accent may be the reason why he's saying meme, but if he is the person who made it, why would I not say it like him? But I'll say mim sometimes to make you guys happy, who constantly correct me on that. Apparently I'm the jerk pronouncing it the way that the creator pronounces it. Anyways, you bridge those assets over, and you will receive a dusting of Fantom, and with that dusting of Fantom, please use that to make your first transaction of selling some of your bridged assets into more Fantom. If you have 1 Fantom, you'll probably be able to do quite, maybe 3 to 10 transactions. So I recommend getting, between 1 to 5 Fantom, just if you want to play around on the chain for a while, if you're looking to do a bunch of transactions. Make sure you keep Fantom handy. Okay, so there we go. Let's look at how to do this, right? So jump over to SpiritSwap. I'll go back to the home so that so that you can see what you'll land on. You'll land here, and you'll see this bridge. You'll see this little new sign saying this is kind of a new feature. SpiritSwap is pretty cool. We can look at some of the other features in a bit, but looking at the bridge now, they have, I think, what am I on, Binance right now? Yeah, Binance. Okay, so if you're going from Binance to Fantom, you can select that's not right. Binance to Fantom. Yeah, there are a series of assets that you could bridge. I believe you'll probably have the best time with Meme, but I've also done well with BNB and BUSD. I've never tried Beefy or Star. So, if you look at the Avalanche chain, interestingly, they don't have magical internet money, which really surprised me, because I thought surely that would be one of them. But they have wrapped ETH, DAI, USDC, and USDT. Again, I've had some minor issues bridging USDC. It was a larger amount than I usually bridge, so maybe that had something to do with it. But it wasn't like an absurd amount. It wasn't enough to buy a car, even like a cheap car. It was a reasonable amount. So, I don't know. I generally go with DAI or magical internet money. That has never been an issue for me. So you have a lot of options, and apparently when you bridge, you get a tiny dusting of FTM, which will help you with your first swap, which then I would recommend you then go to the exchange, and then once you're on the exchange, switch some of that bridge over coins, whatever it may be, for Fantom. You'll have to do an approval fee, then you'll have to do the swap fee. Hopefully you have enough Fantom to get more Fantom. Now, if you know me, you know that I love OpenOcean. That's my go-to swap or exchange on Fantom, because they scan all of the other swaps, all the other major swaps, for the best prices. It's a really useful tool. Think Jupiter from Solana, but on Fantom, and also Avalanche and Ethereum and a bunch of other chains. So anyways, once you've done that, you can start enjoying your experience on the Fantom ecosystem. So the too long don't read version of all this is don't give up, right? The Fantom chain still has a lot to offer, knock on wood. Hopefully in the future it's going to become easier and easier and easier to onboard money onto the Fantom chain. From my experience this week, it feels like there is a lot, and I mean like a lot, of interest in getting onto the Fantom chain. I don't know if it's Spartacus, I don't know if it's Hector DAO, I don't know if it's just the new and interesting farms that are coming up, but something is driving a lot of interest in Fantom, which I think is phenomenal. I wish the Fantom token value would reflect that. I'm not sure, I can't be sure of anything in the future, but I hope that the Fantom chain will eventually be valued fairly. And so anyways, if you cannot, for whatever reason, get Fantom onto the Fantom chain, you can always reach out, and I will give you a sprinkling of Fantom to get started, right? And that's because someone did that for me, and I will pay it forward. It's just what we do here. Okay, so what are your options, right? Discords. The Spooky Swap Discord has a faucet. The Spirit Swap Discord probably has a faucet. The FTM Alerts Discord has a faucet. The Hector DAO Discord has a faucet. Now, you do have to be a Discord member, not of those Discords, but a person who has used Discord for 3 months at least to utilize those faucets. That's so just people don't jump in and drain those faucets dry with new accounts. If you cannot use those faucets for whatever reason, you can always reach out and comment in the general chats or the requests for gas. I think Hector DAO has one of those, and someone should help you. If no one helps you on any of those Discord chats, or if for some reason Discord is something you cannot do, you can always reach out to me on Twitter, and I will assist you with some Fantom gas. But please let that be your final option, not your first option. Sort of finally, I may be closing my Twitter DMs in a week or two. I want to give people plenty of time to send me any messages, last messages that they may need, like Fantom gas, for example. You can always tweet at me as well. Like I'm not going to ignore you if you tweet at me. I may miss the tweet, but just comment on it. I'll find it. But like my DMs are just this travesty of like unreads and unopens and unaccepted and just like this crazy. I'm trying to get to them, guys. I really am. So usually I skim them for like people who are requesting gas or people who are asking me questions that I can answer easily. If people are asking me for financial advice, which happens way too often, or if people are, telling me about how their MetaMasks were hacked and expecting me to fix the problem, I may take some time to answer because those are really difficult questions, and I don't want to be a jerk and say no financial advice ever. Stop asking me that. And I also don't want to say like, look, I don't know how to recover your funds, but I will still attempt to help to the best of my ability, just usually not super fast. Anyways, you can always still reach me on Discord, even though my Discord name is kind of hard to find. The link to the Discord is going to be down there. It's not really my Discord, it's like the group that I associate myself with, Discord, and they're a bunch of good people, and they will also all help you. But that's where I'm at, and I will try to answer as quickly as possible. The fastest place to reach me is through Patreon. That's just because I make it a purposeful goal to answer all of my Patreon messages every single day, or at least within a 2-day time frame. Some of the more complicated Patreon questions may take me 2 days, but otherwise I'm answering them within a day. With Twitter, it may be a week or more because the volume is just so insanely high, and some of the questions are really complex and difficult for me to answer. So, anywho, I hope you guys can go on the Fantom chain. Feel free to reach out. We're all here to help. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.